Well, it's way too cold to be on the water today, so I thought it'd be a great day to get in the garage, do a quick walkthrough video on my NuCanoe pursuit, and I hope this gives you guys some ideas on different ways that you can rig your fishing kayaks. So I'll start off, we've got the front hatch here. In here I keep some different things that you might need throughout the course of a day. I keep some gloves, some leader line, and a battery. Got a couple other random things in there, but not too important. I've got my wires going up to my Lowrance Elite 7 Ti fish finder, and I've got that set up on the NuCanoe slide mount. And I like the slide mount a lot because it allows you to get your graph up in a little bit higher position. Makes it a little bit easier to see when you're in the seated position and when you're pedaling along. For the transducer, I have mine set up on a Yak Attack switchblade. You can sort of see what it looks like in the deployed position here. Trailer's in the way a bit, but you get the idea. I like this system a lot. It's very sturdy. I haven't had any issues with it whatsoever over the past several months. Definitely recommend that. You can see right here on the side of the boat, this is where I store my bendy branches paddle. Sometimes you need it if you're in too shallow water or something where the pedals can't get you through, so here you have it, very easy to access. Here I've got the NuCanoe H2 Pro Drive. This is actually their previous generation pedal drive. I just got into the pedal game a couple of months ago and I'm really enjoying it so far. It's a lot easier to cover a lot of water, fish really efficiently. Highly recommend it if you haven't tried a pedal kayak yet. Here we've actually got the steering for the pedal drive. I'll show you what it looks like here. So this goes forwards and backwards. And in the back of the boat, you can see there's a propeller here that turns both directions, and that's what turns the boat. So here we've got the 360 Pinnacle Seat. Very, very comfortable. It actually pivots back and forth. So during the summertime, warm water, you can stick your feet over the side. Very comfortable there. Under the seat here, I do keep two things. One being my little Amazon contraption. It looks like it's Gear Beast, if you want to try and find that online. But this is what I use to hold on to my phone throughout the course of a day. So if I catch a fish, I want to take a picture of it, throw it up there on my seat, get the camera ready, and if it does happen to fall off the side, it's no problem because this is tethered to the boat. On the other side of my seat, this is where I store, in this case, my catchboard or my hog trough, nice and out of the way. Moving on to the back of the boat, you can see I've got a NuCanoe black pack. Inside of this black pack, I like to store 4 tackle boxes, and I've got some pliers down there, some scissors, and there's a scale somewhere in there. Everything you might need throughout the course of the day. You can see I've also got my net set up right here in a ram rod tube. I really like this system for holding onto the net. I experimented a lot with different ways to store it, different places, sometimes in front of your feet, sometimes on the side, but this is really what I like the best. It's out of the way and it's super easy to access while you're fighting a fish. So if you're trying to figure out the best way to store your net, highly recommend doing it this way. I've also got my VisiCarbon Pro set up here. It's very easy to put it together. It takes about 5 seconds when you're about to get on the water. And you can see I've got 6 vertical rod holders here. Some of these ram rod tubes I've got set up in the NuCanoe gear tracks. 3 of them I have set up on the black pack. And I've actually got an additional 2 rod holders that are molded into the boat from the factory. So you've got 8 rod holders in the back, and if you need more rods, which really never happens, but you do have access to an additional 4, 2 over here, and there are 2 more right over here in front of the paddle. Those are horizontal rod tubes, so rod storage is never an issue with these boats. You can take as many rods as you could ever need. And moving on to the back, I don't have a lot going on over here. This is the business end of the H2 Pro Drive. So you can see, as I showed you guys a minute ago, how that works. And this is actually their previous generation of the pedal drive. They will be coming out with an updated pedal drive that they're calling the Pivot Drive in the coming months, and I know we're all very excited about that. But that that is all that I've got going on with my NuCanoe pursuit. I hope this gave you guys some cool ideas, maybe on how to rig your boats. If you've got any questions on maybe the way that I have this rigged up or how I use some of my accessories, feel free to shoot me a message. But I really hope that this was able to help some of you guys, and I hope you are getting through the winter okay, and I hope you can get on the water soon. Tight lines.